As TikTok may It appears that TikTok may be banned tomorrow as of January 19th, and this could really affect the world, including Canada. Let's discuss it in today's video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's a really interesting one today. We're going to be talking about TikTok, and of course, my channel, I do a lot of TikTok reacts on my channel, so this could be something that could affect me, though I normally react to Canadian content, but I think that could also be affected at some point in the future. There's a ton of TikTok React channels in the United States on YouTube, and this could affect them as well. This is not just going to affect TikTok creators. This could be an effect that has like a trickling effect, I should say, on multiple platforms, right? So it's not just people who make TikTok videos. A lot of times they'll share those videos as well. If you're a big creator, you'll share them as well on Instagram. You'll share them as well on YouTube. So this could affect multiple platforms here. And this is an article I found by CBC, and it's talking about how TikTok creators are nervous, angry as US ban expected January 19th. Some are scrambling to bring their followers to other platforms as they fear losing revenue. Now, United States, you might not know this, in the United States, you can make money on TikTok, kind of almost like a form of ad revenue. But in Canada, you don't really make a lot of money. I don't think you make any money really on TikTok. As far as I know, you can get sponsorships that pay for videos, but when it comes to just generic like ad revenue or costs per mil, you don't really get that in Canada. So, you know, in Canada, we still have TikTok, but this could really affect the way Canadians actually make their content as well. There's a lot of news from the States on TikTok that Canadians react to or get, so this could affect Canadians as well. You know, news is a pretty big deal, and the less platforms delivering news, like if TikTok goes away, this is really going to affect a lot of people, not just the United States. So a looming US TikTok ban is starting to sink in for content creators whose livelihoods rely on the popular video app. So this could really affect the economy of the United States as well, because think about the amount of creators who do this for a living and then they use that money to spend out in the economy, affecting other businesses. So this could have an effect over a lot of different, I was going to say different career paths, but I think just in different economic sectors as well that we have to be really careful with when we're looking at big bans like this and kind of look at the whole picture. The ban is expected to take effect on January 19th after the Supreme Court heard arguments Friday about the move following months of debate. Congress has urged for a ban due to privacy concerns with Chinese parent company ByteDance, while TikTok lawyers argue a ban would violate users' free speech rights. Washington, D.C. based wedding stylist Katie Cons, who has been posting about the ban on her TikTok handle at Portrait of a Bride on Fire, says she's in danger of losing her business. And this is a photo here. Yeah, that would be, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people gonna be in danger of losing their business. Unfortunately, this is the reality kind of setting in on a lot of people. And this is coming really fast too. It really hit me where I was like, 90% of my business comes from TikTok. 90% of my clients, she said, I don't think I've had a single client inquiry come in from Instagram. So a lot of people, again, you cross post things as well on Instagram, but it feels like TikTok is a lot bigger in the US as well. I don't know if it's because there is more of an incentive to make content because you can get paid for your content, not just sponsorships. But yeah, that sucks, because if you really make similar content, but for some reason the algorithm on Instagram isn't pushing your content the way TikTok is, and I understand that too, because I have an Instagram account. If I make a reel on Instagram, it gets a lot less views than YouTube shorts or TikTok reels, right? So Instagram, I don't know if it's the algorithm's just different or it's just it's changed, it's broken a bit. But TikTok, you definitely have a lot more exposure as a small creator, and it's a great way to actually grow your business if you're a content creator, or if you have like any sort of, I guess, I don't know how to say, product that you're trying to sell, whether you're the product or you have a product, it's a great place to launch stuff, right? So, but there's definitely privacy concerns on top of that, and that is not to be taken lightly. Cons has been posting on TikTok for about a year to more than 23,000 followers about queer wedding fashion and politics, and says it opened up more doors than she ever thought possible. She has been encouraging her TikTok followers to move over to the Snapchat and Blue Sky accounts with some success. More recently, Cons has been urging people to boycott Meta platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, as well as X, Google, YouTube, and LinkedIn for lobbying in favor of the TikTok ban. I just prefer to see a consequence from them, not listening to people, she said. So that's another thing that's interesting. Obviously, if you're a big company, you might be incentivized to lobby against another competitor because that would actually get more eyeballs on you. In fact, if you make YouTube content or Instagram content exclusively, you probably could benefit from this TikTok ban if those followers have nowhere else to go. If they are using TikTok as a way to entertain themselves, they might have to find other ways to do that, whether it's online or just going and exploring the real world and kind of checking the flowers and stuff, right? I mean, metaphorically speaking, but yeah, it's not necessarily great to just sit around consuming content all day. I'm not saying this ban is a good or bad thing necessarily. I'm more kind of discussing this topic to see how you guys react here. Obviously in Canada, this could affect us as well down the future. You never know. Like I do a lot of reacts to people on TikTok, but I mostly do Canadian content. So if you're in the United States and you do mostly United States based content, this is really going to affect your business. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave your thoughts down below about this crazy TikTok ban. I'd love to know your thoughts as well. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.